Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on the channel, and this is the Europa League preview. And yeah, this is a big one, man. I've got a lot of guests waiting in the back room. Some are smiling, some are not. Well, we will see. We'll see what happens. But let's start adding people one by one. First of all, let me go through the comments. Football, Ferran, big up to you. Yes, my people, smash the likes. Big up to you. Obviously, smash the likes if you're just tuning in right now. Let's start adding people. Ollie, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. My third stream today. I promise it won't be quiet in this stream. Obviously, last few streams I was a bit quiet, but yeah, third stream stage, my channel, Coach Corner, and now this. So yeah, looking forward to a good stream, and obviously a lot of people on the show today, so it'll be a good stream.
Yeah. Hang on a minute before we end the stream. All right, guys, we are on 18 likes right now. Get the likes up to, let's say, 30 before we end the stream. So get the likes up to 30.
How many are on now?
We're on 18.
19.
Cool, yeah. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Smash the likes. Cool. Let's start adding more. We've got more, man. We've got more. Manny, how you doing?
All good, son. All good. Thanks for having me on. Ollie, it's always good to see you back. And
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, so yep, it's it's Wednesday. It's that time of the week, the day before Europa
Midweek.
League. Yeah, the big boys play Tuesday and Wednesday nights. We play Thursday because we're
Shy.
not all right.
We're top of the league.
Yeah.
Mason, how you doing?
Yes, man, I'm good. Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
No worries. Flowers, how you doing?
I'm alright, thanks, mate.
Speak up, man. Go on, you're top of the league. Come on.
Yay, top of the league.
Oh, Bayern Munich beating Barca. 1-0.
Oh my gosh, Mane and Bayer Leverkusen are beating.
Yes, you know him. And it's Elliot. How you doing, Elliot?
Yes, I'm good. I'm all right. Obviously, a bit of a devastating result on the weekend, but we move tomorrow. We're going to win. We're going to beat PSV. Yeah.
Okay. That's the first clip done. The page.
We are going to beat PSV. Don't clip that.
We've got more. Don't worry. We've got more guests. Joe, how you doing, Joe?
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Yo.
Top of the league. Top of the league.
And the Ronaldo fanboy.
Ronaldo
fanboy.
Sweet.
And he's good as well.
He needed his mic.
I don't know. You're mute, Hardeep.
Can I get a...
Yes, guys. How you doing?
Yeah, no,
All good.
Can we get a sweet?
No Suze.
Pinchale muchos gracias, señoras.
No Suze or your band. Anyways, first game that we have for tomorrow is United versus Sherriff.
We always start with United.
Yeah, because Hardeep only has 15 minutes, mate. Come on.
Oh, right, okay.
Hardeep, let's start
20
with...
minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Let's make it 30. I'm joking. Hardeep, obviously, Man United plays Sheriff tomorrow. Ronaldo is back in the squad. Your thoughts on this game tomorrow?
Do you know what? If you compare it to the corresponding fixture where we won 2-0, it'll definitely be top out of Trafford. But we've got to get the win. There's no excuse to actually get the win. We need to gain the momentum in the Europa League games. Considering that we've got another game against Real Sociedad in our last game, we've got to be consistent. We've got to be proactive in transition sense. With the likes of Tony Van der Beek, Harry Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka returning, it will definitely give a lot of rotation to the squad. And against the likes of Sherriff as well, we need to be dominant. We need to be really, really aggressive in how we actually conduct ourselves in the final third. So it's how about we actually play in transition as well. You've got to think about that logically as well with our decision making. It needs to improve immediately. Even though we've had very, very positive results recently, we've got to be really, really, really consistent.
100%. Obviously, Toby's just tuning right now. But Toby, we're doing well. But yeah, for me, this is a massive game, man. Obviously, we have to win both our games, Sheriff and Real Sociedad, if you want to top up the group. For me, I'm still backing my score prediction. I think we will win 5-0. We need to score a lot of goals, man. We just need to score a lot of goals. I see some people smart, but I think we will, man. We need to score a lot of goals. For me, huge game. I don't think there'll be that much rotation for me because we have to go full out for this. But Toby, man, let's start with you as obviously you're the United fan. How are you feeling for tomorrow's game against Sheriff?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling very, very confident. If you know what I mean, because you look at the running games, the games you've had before now, the style of play, the confidence. There are a lot of things to actually consider, in the performances of these players moving forward, and it gives us the fans that confidence, that morale to believe that we're actually heading into the right directions and we can actually get the 3 points. So it's a massive confidence for the Manchester United fans. But it should be checkmated. We shouldn't be too overly overconfident because we're still a work in progress. But Sheriff, we have, like I said before, we have enough quality to outclass, to outclass that club. Obviously, they are one of the best, or if not the best team in their league at this moment. And I think for a while now, I think they've had about more than 20 wins. You understand? They are not to be underrated. And Real Madrid, I think previous seasons in the Champions League, they actually beat Real Madrid, so they shouldn't be overlooked. But regardless of that, Manchester United, we have quality and we should be able to win tomorrow.
100%, 100%. Now, obviously, we've got a packed Arsenal fans here. I think we've got around 7 or 6, whatever.
6, yeah.
Yeah, listen, they're gonna try to be unbiased as always, but I say neutrals, but they're spot Arsenal. So let's hear their point of views. I'm gonna start off with Manny first because Manny will give his neutral view. Because if I get to Oli or Joe, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we got Sherriff. Come on, Sherriff."
I'm certainly
Manny,
not neutral, by the way.
Manny, let's
I'm
start
a
off with
Sheriff
you.
fan. I'm the Sheriff.
Yeah. So, listen, I think once again with Manchester United, it's a case of having a few early stutters and then recovering to do as well as you can. And I think it's fair to say that what's not been discussed is the injury to Rafael Varane, who is now out until the World Cup. So I think it's quite interesting to see how Harry Maguire will partner well with Lissandro Martinez in the back four. And of course, if memory serves me right, um, that was the centre back partnership when United lost to Brentford at the Community Stadium. And of course, since then, Maguire was dropped. So it will be very interesting to see if Maguire has some semblance of confidence back. And I think it will help him in terms of getting himself fresh and fit for England's World Cup campaign, because we all know that form or no form, games or no games, Southgate will make him his first choice centre back along with Stones, and he will obviously want to take someone like Connor Cody in the squad and maybe one or two others. I don't see Ben White being there, but stranger things have happened. But you know that's going to be key in my opinion. And obviously, when it comes to playing Sheriff, as you said, no game can be taken for granted. But another big issue, of course, is that if Maguire looks to be a little bit rusty, then that could be a problem. In addition, I believe Varane was replaced by Victor Lindelof. So again, even if it might not even be guaranteed that Maguire gets a start. My only question is, though, if you had to choose between Lindelof and Maguire, who would you choose?
For me, Lindelof.
Lindelof all day.
Lindelof me. Yeah, Lindelof. Absolutely.
I think that's
Ollie, what are you doing?
I think that's unanimous. So, so that's probably the only worry. What makes me happy is that now, ever since Casemiro has come into the team, there seems to be some competition for places in that holding midfield area, because you either choose between playing Fred Miro, as you would say, Orest, or it could be Casemiro or Ericsson, and of course, McTominay now has to start fighting for his spot and really stepping up his game. And it looks quite good. I don't know. Maybe Ronaldo has been brought back to the squad for the game, and if there is proof that he's being considered for the Europa League games, not the Premier League games, then I actually think that Ronaldo should consider that a blessing in some ways, because the Europa League does provide a direct route to getting back into the Champions League, and maybe if he can win the Europa League, then maybe he can. It sort of augments his legacy as a player, someone who achieved a great deal, came back, disrespected the manager, got exiled, but then came back and then had his redemption. Like I said, if Carlos Tevez, also ex-Manchester United, could find redemption with City and Roberto Mancini, there's no reason why it can't happen for Ronaldo. The only problem is, of course, both sides during their crunch talks would have had to, swallow a little bit of humble pie. Ronaldo definitely more than Ten Hag, I would say. But hopefully, as long as the squad harmony is good, I think you should be fine. You should have enough for them. I'm definitely going for a 3-0 for United because, look, people still talk about the Sherriff team that beat Real Madrid. It's not quite the same thing. And I think knowing the seriousness of this game, knowing what you have to do, and especially knowing that you've got to beat Sociedad to top the group, I think you should all be okay. So, 3-0 for United, and maybe that'll give you some momentum going into the crunch game against Spaniards on their home turf.
Yeah, I mean, Huddersfield Town Fan TV says Ronaldo to bag a hat-trick. For me, I doubt that, but anything can happen. Hardy is
Maybe.
back. Yeah, but let's get to
Ronaldo to get a hat trick. What?
Oh my god!
I think he'll score. I think
he's at the Buzz Cup now, so I don't know if you guys remember. The last time he had the Buzz Cup was in the World. I think it was World Cup when he was.
Yeah. Why?
Was it 2018?
2018. Yes, sorry, 2018. Yeah. So Hardy's probably gassed that Ronaldo's got a Buzz Cup. He's got a new trim.
He needs service though. He needs service as well. He needs service as well. If he does start, definitely.
Ronaldo. Sorry, Hardy. What's your thoughts on Ronaldo leaving the tunnel?
You saw my thoughts. I was actually pulled by it, and like every single United fan, and with 10 to disciplining, that's a sign of great intent of being well ruthless in your own decision. And the thing is, no player is bigger than the club. Same with Paul Pogba when he left as well. No player is bigger than the club. If you look at Wayne Rooney, he should have went a little bit earlier. We persist with Gameweek. Gameweek is always evident at the club, and we need to be much more efficient.
2-0 Napoli.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Let's go to Mason MK. He loves trolling you now on his Instagram stories. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Mason, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, like you said, I do love trolling you guys, but I'm going to be as neutral as possible. Yeah, I think you guys should win this. Honestly, I think it should be an easy, comfortable win at your ground. 3-0, I predict. I don't think you should underestimate them, but I do think you'll take them. You know what I mean? I do think you guys will win. And I could see Ronaldo bagging a hat-trick, you know. I could see that. Him wanting to prove a point. Him wanting to prove why he's still like the big man, you know what I mean? What he thinks he is anyway. And he could go out there and prove that. So I'm kind of waiting for Ronaldo fanboys to jump back on that wagon again. But yeah, I do think that United will win this comfortably, man. I really do.
What will the score be, MK?
Was it 3-0?
3-0, yeah.
Yeah. I think Ericsson is starting, guys, just to let you know, because he did do a press conference with Ten Hag today. So Ericsson looks like to be signed. So this means he could either be playing Ericsson as the number 10 with obviously maybe Casemiro and Fred, but all I'm saying is I actually want to see Van der Beek start, because obviously every United fans have said on Twitter, the reunion's back with Ten Hag and only Van der Beek. But let's be honest, I don't think he started the season. Van der Beek only came on as a sub against Brighton, and that's it. And then that's it really. So for me, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what Ten Hag's going to do tomorrow with the lineup. But what I'm saying is, I don't think he will rotate, because I think he's going to take this seriously, man.
1-1 now.
1-1
Atletico Madrid and Marseille. Oh, 1-0 Sporting.
1-0 Sporting.
Yeah, on Sporting the moment.
Yeah, Sporting.
I'm just watching. I'm watching the goal. I'm watching the goal right now.
Right, guys, let's not celebrate too much.
Wait, I'm just watching the goal now. I just got the notification of the watch now.
Well, how deep they're going? You gonna ask the question?
Yeah. In regards
what
to
a goal!
Beek, though.
Ollie, calm down.
I mean, in regards to Donny van de Beek, if he can revitalise his career at United, that'd be so important in Ten Hag. But if he continuously gets injured and doesn't get enough game time, he'll certainly go in January or come the summer. We need to manage this trade really quick.
To be fair, with Martial, you know how deep that boy is rated, but I think his injuries are pissing me off now, because now he's injured again. So for me, it shows that we need to have a striker. I've just seen a report. A German reporter said that I know I'm going back to the past. apologies, guys, but a German reporter said that Ralf Rangnick told him that he wanted in the winter transfer window, he wanted Haaland, Vlahovic, he wanted
Was it Diaz as well?
Luis Diaz.
Yeah,
So
yes, yes.
it just shows that how incompetent our board is because they don't want to back managers in winter, but in the summer, that's when they want to hype up fans. I just don't get it because I think the last time we made a huge, obviously winter signing was we could say Bruno Fernandes.
Sorry,
Bruno
Ernest.
Fernandes. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, Ernest. If I'm to comment on that fact, I think, in as much as we hate the board right now, but I think there was a point actually in not really backing Ragnick in the transfer window as of that winter because, it's possible whoever Ragnick could bring in might not really be in Ten Hag's plan. So they had to leave it all onto Ten Hag to come make the decisions and all of that. You understand? So
Yeah.
if you look at it technically, I think they made the right decision. It was just really unfortunate that these guys or these lads actually, they exploded and they are actually doing well in their respective clubs now. You understand? It will make sense if you actually get someone and Ten Hag comes in and say, you see, you're not in my plans. I don't need you. So they had to leave everything just for Ten Hag to make the decision. And of course, we saw what he did by making the signings he actually wanted. We can see Martinez, we can see Anthony. This guy is playing well. So it all depends on who Ten Hag wants.
Yeah.
But also
100%.
to actually bring up something as well, we actually overpaid on majority of players. If you look at Anthony as well, Martinez, even with those sort of signs, they're very astute. But if you look at our scouting, our way of operating, we should be much more competent there. Absolutely.
The thing is, Hardy, at the beginning, we would have gotten Anthony for less, like 50 million, but obviously the incompetence, we rather use us spending 3 months on flipping Frankie de Jong. And now, right now, he's in the mud, by the way, because they're in Europa League. So, Frankie de Jong, you have that, mate.
And he's
So
starting
are
now.
you.
You are in the mud. Because
So are you.
there was a quote that he said to me. He
Yeah,
said,
so are you.
I want to stay in Barcelona because we play Champions League football. Have that, mate. You know what? I really want to face Barcelona.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
at
me,
least
but I just
Arsenal
wanna
almost
face
like to
Barcelona.
be in the Champions
All
League
these
next
and
season.
Toby, do you guys have the same energy as me? I want to face Barcelona.
Yeah, of course. I can't wait.
Even though the football
Barcelona are more like
favourites.
You'll just lose, though.
Barcelona are more likely to be in Europa League next season than United will. Though. So,
Yeah.
Probably will most likely. If you look at their form in the La Liga as well, they're so inconsistent, man, as well.
To be honest, back at Barcelona, they have a lot of average players actually, and it's insane, ridiculous to see the release clause on their heads at the moment, up to 1 billion. Pedri, you look at the likes of Pedri and Co having outrageous sums as release clause. Meanwhile, these lads are actually average players. So I don't see them posing a threat to us if we actually meet them in the Europa League at one level or the other. We will beat Barcelona. Just few world-class players aside, Lewandowski and maybe Dembele, of course, but it's just injury-prone, which has taken the better part of him. That's what I think.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not saying
Oh, Hanno.
two Mickey Mouse clubs in a Mickey
man.
Mouse.
Is it reverse Barcelona?
Wait. Right, let me
Hanno,
just
but you're in a
address
Mickey Mouse league.
Hanno, mate.
I
Right,
think it's on my Arsenal Man United, but listen, Hannah, mate,
Yeah,
you
it
cannot
will be.
talk about Man United, mate, because
Hanno,
Casemiro
see in
has
the
done you
mud.
there, mate. Casemiro has just scored you there, mate.
2-1 Frank.
Casemiro, the best
Wait, 2-1
CDM in the
Frankfurt.
Premier League, has done you right there. But anyways,
Yeah.
yes. I think, yeah. Ollie, your thoughts on Man United versus Sherriff?
Yeah, common Sheriff. No, I'm joking.
I'm not joking.
No, I got to call you out, Orest. 5-0. Are you joking, man? You're not going to score a hat trick, Ronaldo. He's not going to start. Rashford will start.
He is starting.
How was that calling me out?
And plus,
Well, that's-
because you said 5-0 and no one's.
Yeah,
I
what's wrong?
predict 3.
You do realize they recently sacked the manager. The manager.
Yeah, I
left.
know, but
No, 2 days ago.
look, Ericsson may play, but I would prefer
Chelsea fans
Casemiro
getting
and
high
Fred.
rated in the comments. Sorry,
I
Ollie.
don't think. I think it'll keep a clean sheet. It'll probably be 3-0. Maybe Rashford and Anthony, and then maybe Casemiro to get another goal. But look, it's going to be an easy game for you. You want to win your next 2 games to either top the group or qualify. So yeah, this game is in Man United's favour, but Sheriff, don't write them off. I know they've sacked their manager, but they'll be up for this. The away supporters, the team, if they win, it'll be a historical moment. But I think, United will win. Just
No,
don't
where is
predict
Sherriff?
I would
quite.
say if we was on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, then I would agree with you. But
Yeah.
now
Mm.
we've got a proper coach. We've got a guy that said eras come to an end with Klopp and Pep, and he was right. He was right, and people are laughing. People are screenshotting saying, "Oh, what's he talking about?" Now he's getting the doubts proved wrong.
The
Proved
vision
right.
was true. The vision was true. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But United
But
certainly
yeah.
aren't taking over, so we have to talk
No.
about that.
Football for big up to you, mate. Obviously, a new guy that we've got in the group chat. Big up to everyone in
Big
this
up.
live. Enjoy. Have a great stream.
Big
I'll
up.
see you later. Yeah, I'll be on this channel later. People make
Oh wait,
sure.
what?
To
What's this channel called?
Football for Ferreira. This one, yeah.
All right. What time's he going live?
Yeah, he's going live after the Barcelona game. Yeah, but
All right.
yeah, obviously because he's a Barcelona fan. But
Oh,
I mean, it's a sad times for Barcelona right now. So anyway,
See you in
Forza
Europa
Barca.
League,
Forza
Barca.
Barca.
Oh wait, Expressions is live. What was his reaction?
Elliot, you give us your thoughts on the Man United
I'm
Sheriff
actually going to
game.
watch Expressions on a load.
Yeah, obviously, this is probably a must-win for United, and I reckon you will win it as well. If you don't, it'd be a little bit embarrassing, really. But yeah, I feel like you've got. I think Ronaldo. Did they say Ronaldo's actually going to start for you? Like, is it that 100%?
I think he will. I think he will start. Yeah, I think he will start.
So I reckon he'll have a good game. He's just come back from a bit of backlash. But yeah, I think he'll push himself this game. Obviously, I don't think he'll get a hat trick, but I reckon he could score maybe one or two. But yeah, I'd say maybe say a 3-0 win for United. Anything worse than that, I feel like isn't really good enough. I feel like you should really go and properly beat Sherriff, but I don't know.
For like Arsenal,
But yeah,
What does he mean? ATM 1 LEV 2. What does he mean?
Atletico Madrid
Atletico
won.
Madrid.
1, Leverkusen 2.
Yeah,
Leverkusen. Yeah.
not the ATM mission only, don't worry. Fly Arsenal, what do you think?
I think that it's going to be a difficult one for Manchester United. Obviously, Sherriff are a good side, but obviously, as you said, that they've recently lost their
Sheriff for a
manager.
good side.
They are. They're not bad. They're not
He's
bad.
right though. He's right.
Where are they in the league? Though? Where are they?
They're
in
not
the
good.
league?
They're not good.
Arsenal.
But listen, let me speak. They're not good, but they're a tricky opponent. That's what I'm saying. They're not.
They're
Like,
better than Arsenal.
you're gonna struggle.
from
That's what I'm
Moldova.
saying. They're basically like PSV, but you're gonna struggle.
Yeah, that's
You won't struggle,
PSV
man.
are better.
Is that Old Trafford?
You will
Under
struggle.
the lights, 8 p.m. kickoff time.
So
Under the lights, come on, man. Old Trafford.
For me, I think
Oh.
2-1 Manchester United, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna be an easy one.
2-0 Bayern.
Okay, Ollie.
Oh, bloody hell.
Fine.
Yeah.
Compose, mate.
Get
Compose,
over
mate. Come on, keep it down.
Cheers,
Keep it down.
But yeah, yeah. For me, I'll just give my lineup. Hardy will give his, and Toby will probably give his as well. For me, I'm just gonna say the same thing what I said on our issue. So for me, obviously the hair starts because the Bravka just chilling there, getting his wage. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's probably not a 10 log signing. He's not exactly a 10 log signing, is he?
Exactly. Yeah, we just with the board. They don't think well with their signings, but it is what it is, man. I don't know. Speak on the board again because I've just about that 1,000 times. Me and Hardy have called these board out, but it's fine, man. It's fine. Let them do their content stuff, and then let the fans on Twitter get gassed. But yeah, for me, goalkeeper obviously De Gea, back four, and Dalot, Lindelof, Martinez. Left back is interesting though because either we start Malacia or we start Luke Shaw, but I'll probably start Luke Shaw to be fair. Or I don't know, man.
Still wasn't good enough though. Still wasn't good enough.
Yeah, Hardy, who would you start for left back?
For me, I'd say Malacia, he definitely deserves a lot of game time at the moment, but if you look at Shaw at the moment, he's in decent form, but you've got to be wary.
Apparently, Luke Shaw on form is the best left back, and I'm like, come on, man. No, what is?
If it was maybe during the Euros, then possibly, but not now. Not now. He's too overrated and he's too inconsistent. We should be selling him.
Exactly.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
Just left back. Oh yeah, Flowers.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's fine. Private shirt. That's fine. For me, yeah, as I carry on, probably Malacia left back, and then midfield, it'll probably be Casemiro and Eriksen. Probably that or Casemiro Fred. But then obviously Bruno will start because Tenor likes him, and then for me, Hardy, we've got to ask a question with Sancho, man. I don't know what's the problem in your opinion, Hardy, with Sancho. What do you think is the problem with him?
I think personally, if you look at his comparison to has a journey to as he is now. His physicality is an issue. His intensity, his work rates, all sometimes consistent, but he needs to improve his dribbling. He needs to improve his drive, determination, and he's certainly off the pace. I don't know whether that's due to a lack of aerobic endurance, a lack of intensity, lack of progression within his movements, but that's definitely lack of coaching. He needs to improve that.
When I watch Sancho, Hardeep, he can't take his man on. Like, he doesn't want to do that. And I just don't know what's up with Sancho.
Toby, how about you? What are your thoughts, Sancho?
Yeah.
Well, he needs to get his head down. It's one of those bad days. You know, some players actually, in a point in their careers, they do have a dip in form and all of that. So he's still quality, still class. So he just needs to do what he's doing. Obviously, he will get back on track.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, I think I'd actually rest Sancho. You know, I think what Ten needs to do is put his arm around his shoulder and just talk to him. And then, for me, just drop him for a couple of games, man. For me, that's what I would do. Drop him.
Elanga.
Elanga will most likely start. For me, I'm not a huge fan of Elanga, to be fair. But you know, he is still young. But I feel like he needs to go on loan, man. But the board, I don't know what they think, because I don't know, man. Let's see, because what David Ornstein said is the players, apparently, they won't throw Ten Hag on the bus, but they will throw executives. So let's see if it is right. However, I don't agree with whatever David Ornstein saying, because we've seen it in the past with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Mourinho, Luis van Gaal. All these players that throw managers under the bus, right, and it's cleared.
Moyes as well.
Moyes as well.
Ragnar as well.
For me, Moyes is a better manager than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I don't know why people are saying Ole's.
Ole's underrated.
Ragnick is better.
Underrated or overrated? Underrated.
I took you to second place.
That was without fans, though. You know, that was without fans.
Without fans. What does second place achieve you?
Second place doesn't achieve anything, but that's the highest you've come since. So.
Okay.
It was Mourinho.
Should I tell you what second place achieves us? More money for the Glazers, and then more.
Would you rather finish second or fifth, sixth?
For me, I don't care.
Last season you finished sixth.
Oli, listen to David Lee. Oli was rubbish, man. For me, he had his favorites. Now we've got a proper coach here. And
there's no way David Moyes is better than Ole.
Ole is
Moyes is way better.
Ten Hag is dropping Maguire. You can see he doesn't rate Maguire. He's backing him in press conferences because he can't say in the press conference Maguire shit. He can't say
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's on the same
level. Absolutely. I agree with you.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the worst man. If you go through under David Moyes, I think we had a better period under David Moyes than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, in my opinion. Luis van Gaal, come on, you can't compare Luis van Gaal to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because Luis van Gaal won us a trophy. Mourinho, for me, I think he was my favorite manager out of obviously Luis van Gaal, David Moyes, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. For me, Mourinho was my favorite manager, but apparently Mourinho was toxic according to the fan base. So I don't know.
And he was playing Luke Shaw apparently as well, Martial, Pogba as well.
Exactly. So he was right for me, but it is what it is. I don't want to talk about the past. That's for Liverpool fans.
Ole is on the same sort of level as Ten Hag.
Oh
no.
You're saying that.
28-20.
You're saying you're laughing.
28-40.
You're laughing, but Ten Hag's been Man United for like how many months? 2 months.
Listen to this. How can you say a Molde manager was better than come on?
Molde manager.
Molde, man.
Yeah.
Molde.
That's eccentric to the championship as well.
For me, he shouldn't take the job. First of all, he shouldn't take the job.
At least with Ten Hag, right? At least with Ten Hag, he actually managed a decent club before Manchester United.
Exactly.
He had that under his belt. He had Ajax under his belt, and then he went to Manchester United with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ain't that the one where we got the first victory at Old Trafford in like years in the Premier League?
Was it 2020? 2020?
With Aubameyang's penalty.
Yeah, 1-0.
I'm sure that was the season. Yeah. I'm sure that was it.
Yeah.
When we first second,
when he was dancing.
That just proves it. That just proves it.
For me,
boring game of football as well.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for me, he had no style football. It was freestyle football. It was freestyle.
I think he's up there very Ten
He had his favourites. Second place is not good enough for United standards.
No.
If you tell United fan,
what?
Second
So
place
you're
is
not
good
happy- you're
enough
not-
for you.
You're not happy with second.
not-
You're
it's
actually
not
not
good
one of
enough.
the best teams in the league.
That's not my
You're not
standards.
going to
mate.
win
That's-
the league. So
That's
just
not
look
my
at the
standards,
team.
though.
Look
Second
at the
place is not
team
my
who won the league.
standards. I have
Look
higher
at the team.
standards.
Look at
There's
the
some
team who won the
United
league.
fans.
So you have higher
Let me
standards
see.
finish.
Look at the
There's
team
some
who won the
United
league.
fans. Standards are top 4. That's for some United fans. My standards are challenging for the Premier League. Second place.
Look at the team
my
who won the
is
league.
not. What do you mean? Oh my God! That's the
There's no
standards
way
of
you're
Man
going to
United Football
challenge
Club.
for the Premier
Correct.
League.
That's the
It won't be in
standards.
the
That's
next
always
5
been the
years.
standards of Man United Football Club to challenge
Oh,
for the Premier League.
big up Flair Fly
Not get
yesterday.
top 4. Not get top 4 and not.
All
be
right. So
happy
look
with
at the
that.
team who. Look at that team who won the league. If you're expecting Ole to be able to compete with them, then you're.
Why can't he compete? Why can't he
He's not a
compete?
miracle because the team that won the league.
Why can't he
had a-
compete?
Because the team that won the league had 11 players that were better than the United players. Ole wasn't a miracle worker. He couldn't win you the league.
Yeah.
He was a yes man and also incompetent tactically.
Yeah, but
Eric Ten Hag
obviously,
wouldn't- Eric Ten Hag wouldn't have won you the league that season, would he?
Hardeep, do you want to shout out your socials before you go?
Yeah. So, guys, you can find me via HDM United Stand on Instagram. And if you want to follow me personally, it's HSAdvance7. That's on Instagram as well. So, big up, boys.
Big up,
Big up,
Manny.
Boris.
Hardeep,
Big up,
Thank you for the
Hardy.
opportunity.
Big up, Hardy.
See ya.
It's great
See
back.
ya.
It's great
Big
back.
up.
Suey.
No, none of this, guys. None of this, guys. Hang on, let me reset the structure of this. But yeah, hang on. What was the honest expectation of a manager who hadn't really? So I'm not going to talk
Wait,
about
did you bring up the comment where it says Ollie wasn't good enough, or did you bring up that one?
Ole's on the same level as Ten Hag.
Would you take Ollie at Arsenal? No way.
No.
No.
No,
Jason,
I
no.
wouldn't.
Stupid question.
That's the
such a
most
bad
stupid question you could ever ask.
Oli
That's the
wasn't good at
silliest
all, but
question.
Someone
should he
would
have
say yes,
even
though,
got
I
the job in the
guess.
first
That,
place?
is that
When he got the
Chelsea
job
fan by
because-
any chance? Who done
Ollie,
that
no way,
crossover?
Ollie over.
Nah,
Arteta.
United fan. But
Wait, how
yes,
did Ole
let's,
do a terrible
Typical.
job? I don't understand.
let's move on and talk
Yes.
about PSV versus Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal are getting gas, but obviously the
W's
PSV
in the
manager,
chat.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. It's going to be a great game tomorrow, hopefully. Obviously, Cody Gakpo. I want to watch him because obviously.
Is he the one who went missing at the Emirates?
Yep.
Yeah.
That same one.
I remember that very well. Everyone was telling us, PSV, they're going to slap you at home, you know. They're going to
Well, let's
slap you. All their
start-
players went missing that night.
Let's start with Elliot for this. Elliot, how are you looking forward to tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to this game. I reckon it's be quite competitive. Obviously, last week's was decent as well, but yeah, I feel like we're still going to win. I know it's at their grounds, but yeah, I still feel like we'll play a few players. I think we'll keep playing at Eddie as we usually do in the Europa League nights. Obviously, Matt Turner, maybe Holden, Gabriel perhaps in that back line, but yeah, I still think it'll be a win for us again. And I don't know if we win this, we'll go through the next
Yeah,
round.
we're already through.
If
Even
we get
with a
one
draw,
point,
we get
Yeah.
through.
if we get a draw,
Oh yeah,
then
if you get 1 point, we'll top the group. Yeah, but
Okay, that's fine then. So yeah, I reckon we'll go for the win.
yeah,
And
just
just
1-1 or 0-0.
yeah.
if we get a win or a draw in this game, the next game next week.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal. I feel like they'll probably get a goal, but yeah, I think we'll still get 3 points.
Yeah, 100%. Ollie, your thoughts for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I spoke about it on 2 channels, obviously, Hanno Coach's Corner and my channel. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident for the game. I think we'll win 2-1, as Elliot said. Obviously, I heard Joel say 0-0 and a few other people say 1-1. I would take that, but I want to go, unbeaten. I want to win all our games, top the group comfortably. Obviously, the big threat with PSV is Gakpo and maybe their striker. I'm not really. Obviously, they're second in the league, but I think that we'll beat them. I think it's at their ground, and I think that they'll score first because obviously the fans will be hyping up the team, and then we'll probably score before half time, and then we'll probably be an interesting second half, and then we'll probably score late on or whatever. But as Elliot said, I'll probably go with Matt Turner in goal, and then obviously a back line of maybe Tomiyasu holding Gabriel and Tierney, and then I would rest Partey. I'll probably play Lokonga and Xhaka, and probably Reece Nelson, Marquinhos, Fabio Vieira, and I would play Jesus, but I'd rest him for the Premier League, so probably Nketiah, but I would bring on Jesus. So I'd probably predict Gakpo to score, and then probably Jesus to score if he comes on, and then maybe someone like Fabio Vieira or Marquinhos or whatever, just a cheeky goal. And I would take a draw, as you said. We're top of the group. We don't want to finish second, but I want to go unbeaten. I want to get 100% record in the Europa League. So yeah, I would take a win. It's going to be our toughest game so far, but I would take a 2-1 Arsenal or a 1-1. I don't mind, but as long as we don't lose the game.
Yeah, Marnie, your thoughts, and obviously after your thoughts, give us your team lineup for tomorrow.
Yeah, brilliant. So, I'm actually going to stick my neck out and go for Arsenal not only to win but keep a clean sheet, because it's very easy to say that with PSV playing at home, they could be a different entity. But the problem is, um, the way Van Nistelrooy coached his team, we never really got to see very much of Gakpo at his best, and I really don't have much doubt that they'll be the same. That it'll be any better rather at Eindhoven, because it's like
I've
this
been to
team
that.
was good at this team was good enough to slap Zurich 5-1 twice, home and away. And again, when they came over to our to the Emirates, they couldn't even muster any kind of an attack. And
Penalty for
I
Bayern.
really I really don't see very much else going on with PSV. In contrast, this is going to be an opportunity for for our players to prove that the recent blip in form was just that, a blip, and we should certainly have the motivation to get the 1 point we need to top the
1-0.
group, as has been said, and I'm sure that we'll also want to win. So I'm actually going to stick my neck out and go for a 2-0 win. And I actually think that Matt Turner, if he plays in goal, which I'm sure he will, he should keep a clean sheet, definitely. So it will be him in goal. Tierney and Tomiyasu right backs, definitely. I also wouldn't mind possibly playing Ben White in the centre of the fence and giving.
Yeah.
It might perhaps be Ben White and Holding with maybe Saliba to come on as a substitute, because I don't want to see Saliba being given
What
too
about
many more
Gabriel?
games. Gabriel needs to be dropped.
Right. Okay.
Pan for
That
Right,
is true.
so
But I say keep him in the Europa League games. Just, yeah.
Salah
it
scored.
maybe it could happen. I don't know. Now, is Gabriel Martinelli injured, or do you think he'll be fit?
I think he'll play. He might be on the bench.
Maybe on the bench. Yeah, I'd say stick him on the bench for now. Just
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
if
so.
he's unwell or whatever, just stick him on the bench and then maybe leave him. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, again, I'll come to that in a minute. And obviously, he will want to play a 4-3-3. So again, it will be. We will just have to bite the. We might decide to bite the bullet and play Thomas Partey in this game, because Sambi Lokonga hasn't exactly
What?
been
I'd rest him.
dominant.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what you
here,
want to rest him.
But no, but Partey, wouldn't you want to rest him for the Premier League? What if he gets injured? We've been doing well with him in the team. We don't want to risk him in this game.
but then how exactly has Sambi Lokonga been so far? I mean, I'm not too sure he's been, quite
Yeah.
dominant. And
I agree.
I prefer to play on Nenny more than Lokonga.
VAR, no penalty. No penalty.
But again, I'm not too sure if El Neni is going to be fit. If El
Nene
Neni
is
fit,
not fit.
No, El Nenny's not.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Maybe.
and neither, for that matter, is Emil Smith-Rowe. So I mean, that pretty much dictates it. I don't. Because here's the thing: PSV obviously going to play with a packed midfield with Sangare calling a lot of the shots. I think, to be fair to Sambi Lokonga, he has held his own, but I'm not sure that he has in any way truly been dominating or magisterial like Partey would be. I mean, personally, I would like to play Partey in this game and then sub him off after about maybe an hour, and then bring Lokonga on. I mean, that would be okay, because I believe in the first hour we might need to assert some dominance over in Eindhoven to make sure we get the score we need, or the score we want, and then we can sort of tighten things up at the back. So I'd have Partey starting along with Xhaka, but then I'd give Fabi Vieira another chance to sort of prove that he can, do as well as he can. Because obviously Odegaard also, I don't want to run the risk of him, doing nothing and going missing. And Vieira's contribution on average has been a lot more. As for the front three, I'm really, really not comfortable with playing Eddie Nketiah in the centre, but I certainly am even more uncomfortable with sticking Gabriel Jesus on the wing.
Yeah.
The only problem is, for Nketiah to be accommodated, because this might really be his chance of first team action. You might have to stick him in the centre and maybe Jesus in his preferred position. So who comes in? As you might mention, Ollie, do we start with Marquinhos and bring Martinelli in? Maybe that would be a good way to go.
Yeah, I'd start Marquinhos.
Because when Marquinhos started, of course, against Zurich, he looked a lot better and scored some goals. You bring him on as a sub, he doesn't get that much in terms of time. So basically, Vieira and Marquinhos would be and Turner would be and also Holding would be sort of the fringe players I'd bring in. So yeah, basically the front three would be Marquinhos, Nketiah, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Pardon me, please. So that's sort of a 4-3-3, which I think Arteta might field, and that's probably the way he'll go. Yeah. Anyway, boys, I've really got to leave right now, but thanks a lot, Oris, for having me on. And I want to say, good luck to Arsenal. Obviously, good luck to Manchester United. I do hope that they will win and qualify.
You're going to bed, Manny?
No,
he's got a stream.
I've got another stream, and then I've got
okay.
another stream, and then I'll go to bed. So, social media, you can catch me on Twitter at Thungatherai1981, Instagram Manny Thungatherai1981, and on YouTube, no channel of my own, but you can catch me on a few channels on YouTube, including, of course, Oris Talks Football. Thank you very much indeed for having me. And other streams include Del Boy Gunner TV, S. Featley TV, Danny AFC TV, obviously, and also Bournemouth fan channel, Up the Cherries in all departments. Terrific content from those guys. And a few other streams where I've been, Tony Claude Gunner TV as well, big up to him, and several other streams which I don't know I'll have the time to name. But like I said, thanks a lot for having me. It's wonderful to chat with all of you boys. It's wonderful to talk with a lot of people who might be half my age, but who know a lot about football, definitely as much as I do. So thanks a lot once again. Have yourselves a good evening. Peace. Good night.
Bro.
I'm out.
Big up, Manny. See you soon.
Peace, Maggie.
Big up, Manny. Big up. But yes, we still got more Arsenal fans to get on to. So Mason, obviously Arsenal game tomorrow. PSV, are you confident?
To be honest, I do think we need to get the victory in this, even though a point would be okay for us to qualify. I think the victory would sustain some confidence that we lost probably in the last couple of games, including the Leeds one, because I didn't walk out of that full of confidence, if you understand what I mean. I'm sure some Arsenal fans didn't either, and especially the Southampton game as well. That was hard to take because we're not used to that this season. It is difficult, that one to take. But as for a lineup, I think obviously Matt Turner will go and goal. That's just facts. He's been brilliant since coming in for us. He had a few shaky moments in pre-season, but that's always good to get that out of your system in pre-season. So Matt Turner in goal. I think I'd go with Cedric right back.
Really?
Because I'd play Tommy at the weekend.
All right.
Right back. I'd also play Rob Holding. I'd also give Gabriel the game because I'd drop him at the weekend against Forest. Left back, I'd go for KT. I think he needs more game time while Zinchenko's out. I don't know why he didn't start the game at the weekend. When he came on, the energy levels rised. So him left back. Left wing, before getting down to CDMs or central midfielders. Left wing, I'll go Reece Nelson. I think Martinelli needs to be given a bit of rest. Personally, I think Nelson needs to show why he wants to stay at the club. If not, he needs to go either in January or in the summer. Cam, I'd go for Fabio Vieira, even though I wasn't impressed with his performance when he come on against Southampton. Gave the ball away too many times for my liking and wasn't great. Marquinhos, he's quality and I can't wait. He's an absolute baller. He's literally a dream for us on that right-hand side. He's like the Martinelli on the left. No, Martinelli on the right. You know what I mean? He's got everything that Martinelli's got, but on that right-hand side. So I'm more than happy with him in there. And then up front, this is where it really annoys me because I do not want to start Jesus because I want him to rest for the Forest game. But yeah, again, I don't feel confident with Eddie up top anymore. I think that contract got to his head a little bit too much. And I think we should have, I know some people won't agree with me in this, but I think either he should have took a different shirt number or we should have cut ties with him in the end and went for someone else like an Ivan Toney. But for this one, I would just go with him, see if he can score a couple of goals. If he scores a couple of goals, then fair play to him. He's more, I didn't like the way, when he come on at the weekend, didn't really do much for us as well. So that's the sort of thing where I'm thinking now, if you can't do something when you're coming on, like put a bit of spice in the game. Well, now you've got to prove your point in the Europa League that you will come on, like you're starting and you're going to put like the first minute in. You know what I mean? So I'd go with them three as my front three, and then CDM or central midfield. This is where it gets very, very difficult for me anyway. Sambi Lokonga, I like him, but I still think this PSV side will absolutely run him out of that midfield if he starts. So I do think I agree with Manny where I would start Thomas Partey. I know that the other Arsenal fans will probably say don't because of the injuries and that, but I do think we need him. And at a moment, it seems like our medical staff have got him fit and are keeping him fit. So let's just hope that will get us through.
I hope you haven't jinxed it now.
Touch wood. All right, I've touched wood, so it won't matter now.
PSV out for 10 weeks now.
But yeah, I don't know. I still think we need to go in January and invest in something like that. But hearing about Kroenke only allowing Arteta to have 50 million, that ain't gonna buy no one in this market today. So
Savage fan, that's what we're looking at. But...
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just think next to Partey, I'd probably do Xhaka. I don't know why I'd do that midfield partnership of Xhaka and Partey. Just because PSV is going to be tough, but I do think with them two in the midfield, we'll get a little bit of a grip of the midfield. And Xhaka is on some mad form at the moment. When Xhaka told us fans to fuck off, it hurt very much. I presume I'm speaking for all Arsenal fans.
I kind of forgot about that now, though.
But you know what? He has turned it around, man. He has turned it around. And that is what I'm loving about Xhaka at the moment. Whatever Mikel's done, he's proper got him turned back around. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do. I don't know what I actually said on Hanno's podcast stream. I think I said 1-1 or 2-1. But I'm actually going to change that now. Because I had a bit of time to think about it more. And with that team, I expect us to win 1-0 or 2-0. To be honest, I really do feel that Matt Turner.
Big up Nippon. Who's here? How are you, Nippon?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, man. All good. But yeah, Joe, your thoughts for Arsenal PSV?
I mean, my team would be. I've changed it a bit, obviously since last time. I'm gonna Turner in goal, Tomiyasu right back. I'm gonna go with Gabriel and Holding centre backs, Tierney left back. I'm gonna go midfield Lokonga. Just because I believe we don't even need the win. This is the perfect game to play. We're not going to play him in this game. Not going to play him ever. So we've got, I think, put him in this game, and then maybe Xhaka, Fabio Vieira, and then I'm going to put Jesus up front, just because I know we need to rest him, but he needs to get his confidence. He needs to score some goals to get his confidence back. So I think if he can score some goals in this game, then that'd be brilliant. So I'll play him with drop Martinelli and drop Saka and play Nelson Marquinhos in the ones. I think that team can get us a comfortable 1 or 2-0 win, but whether that will happen or not, I don't know. But I think I want to win, just get confidence back and just get the win again. But Forest at home on Sunday, obviously no game's easy, but that's as easy as you're going to get it, really. But if you don't beat them, then
we have to start that game fast. And we actually have to take our chances this time.
But I do believe they will not be as good as that Liverpool game though with the fast start. I don't think they'll be as crucial because
plus they're away from home, so they're coming to us. It's always going to be difficult. And
their home crowd.
What is that? What is that?
I think it's Nippon's train. Yeah.
Their home crowd is really loud, so obviously they get behind the players, and that's what won the win against Liverpool. So
it can't be intimidated.
Now they're coming to our ground, then it'll be a lot more tough.
To be fair, I watched the Zurich game, and their crowd is quite tough there. So.
Yeah, Nippon, who do you think will win the Europa League? Is Man United, Arsenal, or who do you think?
Arsenal.
Yeah, cool. Is he frozen? Oh no.
I'm over here.
Wait. Nippon, who do you think will win the Europa League?
I don't know. I think it's. I think Man United.
Is he a United fan?
No, Chelsea.
No, fuck United.
Our lack of squad depth could cost us.
Nah, but Arsenal can go. You know, I hate all banter. You know.
Yeah.
Can't wait to come to that old
100%.
bridge.
Yeah.
That washed up
Old Bridge, the
stadium.
car park.
The
We'll just go
washed
through
up
this comment.
stadium.
Why isn't the Europa League played on Tuesday? What is that? Why isn't the Europa played on Tuesday and Wednesday to help teams with weekend fixtures?
They can't play all the Champions League games in one night.
It's because of BT, man. It's because of BT. BT
Yeah,
and
BT
obviously UEFA. Europa League has
They
to
can't play all Champions League games in one night.
Yeah,
Also-
true.
Exactly.
Is this
also,
Chelsea fan coming
surely
to
that would
get
be-
that'd be too
familiar with
congested, man.
Thursday nights?
Surely that would just mean that the Champions League teams should be tired on the weekend instead. Like,
I mean, Arsenal fans are, they're obviously, they're used to Thursday nights, but with United, this is the one.
Not really, mate.
Oh,
I was
my
used
God.
to more fucking Tuesday and Wednesday nights, to be honest with you, mate. This Europa League thing I ain't getting on with.
we're back.
Why did you say Forest 2 European Cup, Arsenal 0? Don't forget.
Don't forget, yeah, well
Because they've
done.
won the Champions League, haven't they?
Pointed that out.
Wow, well
Chelsea
done. You've
fan.
won the
Pointed that out.
trophy.
60 years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't we
one.
get a European Cup as well? So that just got binned out the window. Yeah. Back in the old 90s, when the Russian money weren't around.
My dad's Forest fan. He got to see them in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Didn't they go from? They went from bottom of the Championship and then they went up and then they came third, something like that.
The thing is, right, what are Chelsea fans actually going to do when their club just drops again? When their American owner just goes and buys like random players for big prices and don't really care. Don't listen to Potter. Gets into same disagreements as he did with Tuchel, and yeah, it could get sticky.
For me,
for me.
well, I said, I think
Chelsea.
Graham Potter will only last 2 years for me. I think Potter would last only 2 years for me.
I don't think that he'll
No,
win.
I don't think
reckon
he'll
he'll
sack
win like
him.
a Carabao Cup or something, but nothing else.
Carabao Cup,
I'm
you're
being
welcome.
serious. I'm being deadly
But
serious.
yeah.
I don't think he'll win that. I don't think he'll win much.
No. Where is Nippon?
That noise, man.
He's at the train station or something. Yeah.
Blood of that Chelsea Wi-Fi right there.
I'm here.
But yeah,
Hello.
we're gonna wrap up.
All right, so you
Oh,
froze.
right.
We're
gonna
Yeah, man. Oh, he's busy guy, man.
Ollie, is Tottenham still 1-0?
Yeah, I think it's half time.
Yeah, it's half time. I'm just watching X just have a meltdown on mute at the moment. But if you want me to translate what he's saying, I can. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hate being a Tottenham fan. Dave, man, end the stream, fam. End the stream, fam.
Play it out.
Oh, he's having a meltdown.
Joel,
He's having a proper
Joel,
meltdown.
copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah, if you play that out loud, there'd be copyright.
Hold it.
Yeah, because it's
It would be. That's why I said I would do it. Oh, right. So Maurice has gone.
Oh,
So it's up to me and Elliot to end the stream.
yeah. Okay. Right. Wait, what did he say? I'm not saying anything. Okay, so yes, guys, we're gonna end it here then. Ollie, promote your channel or anything, social media.
Yeah, so first stream today and my last one as well, so big up. Yeah, you can find me Digital Care on YouTube as it's down below. Doing lives on there, weekly news and stuff, and make sure you subscribe to my second channel as well. And then yeah, on Instagram, Ollie.Sinclair556 is my personal account, and my fan page is Aaron_Random fan page 1. And finally, Ollie is a 1556 on TikTok, and then just click the link in my bio for other socials. And Xbox and PlayStation, just DM me personally for that and any other ones. Yeah, big up the rest. Yeah.
What, Xbox One?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to add me.
Yeah, DM me your gamer tag. I mean, I can't. I'm in Wales at the moment. What?
Wait, do you have FIFA on your Xbox One?
No, I have FIFA on my PS5.
Oh,
you
you
can
need to
do
get
Pro
FIFA
Clubs.
on your Xbox.
Yeah, I don't really play my Xbox as much now, but I do
Right.
play some games. Wait, just
Yo,
DM
Ali.
me your gamer tag and then I'll add you when I get back.
Wait,
Yeah,
alright.
I
Can
will,
you do me
bro.
next? I need to quickly hop off.
Yeah, I've got
Oris
Xbox.
is back. Big up.
Wait, I have an Xbox One X. What do you have? Do you just have the original
Xbox One S.
Yeah, I have that as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Wait,
white
should I
one.
do
The
mine
white
next?
one.
Yeah, I've got the white one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what arrest is like again.
I've got
Go on, Joe.
Wait, did
Go on,
Arrest
Joe.
say anything in the group?
I'm Joel.D0 _ D03 on Instagram and
Gabriel.jesus_9 on.
listen to Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Arrest again. Are you okay there, Arrest?
What is going on? Oh, there. Ah! Oh no, he's back. Is he?
He's back.
He's moving. Yes.
His eyes are blinking. He is alive, guys. He is alive. We can
He's doing a
confirm.
mannequin challenge.
Oh, Joel went.
Yeah,
you can see him
Joel
laughing.
just disappeared.
I can see him smiling. Arrest. Yeah.
He's trying not to. He's trying
guys
not
hear
to
me?
smile, but
You guys hear me?
if I say Deji gets battered,
We can hear you
everywhere he
now.
goes.
Arrest. What's going on with your Wi-Fi, bro? Sort it out. Yeah.
He's got that
Toby,
Chelsea Wi-Fi now.
Toby, do you want to promote your social media?
Yeah, of course. On Instagram, on the
What are you doing? Why are you playing the outro?
What have you done? You forgot to shout me out.
Bro, let Toby speak.
I can't turn it off. I
I'm
can't turn
playing
it off.
Dom 14.
What the hell?
all right, but sorry for that. Breaking transmission actually. You want to reach me? You reach me on Instagram _MUFC Global. That's my fan channel, my fan page, and my personal account Toby Mikey TOBMIKY. For now.
Brilliant. And yeah, obviously last but not least, Mason, do you want to promote your channel as well?
Obviously, sorry, I'm just smoking on Tottenham fans' tears at the moment, boys. I'm just smoking on those Tottenham fans' tears.
Yes, mate.
Obviously, Instagram MK14. I don't actually have a YouTube channel. Well, I do have a YouTube channel, so if you want to hit subscribe, something will be on there soon. I've got the name now as the Tottenham Slayer because I keep on slaying Deji and Dan.
Deji Slayer.
Yeah, Deji Slayer. But yeah, big up for having me.
Big up the panel.
Yeah. Arrest is still lagging, so yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, guys.
Now you can play the intro.
Sorry for the footage.
Wait, Elliot, shout out your channel. Shout out your channel,
Elliot.
Yeah, go on.
Subscribe to DJ Cratey and follow my Instagram DJ Cratey _.
He does some mad DJ setups, by the way.
And just basically search up DJ Cratey on any social media.
Yeah, you need to watch his lives because he does.
Watch his.
Yeah, I might do one tonight. I feel like I might.
Oh yes, do one before 10. Do one before 10 o'clock, DJ Cratey.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, sorry for that technical difficulties in last moment. I don't know what's going on with rest, but yeah,
no worries.
Well, I'm sure we'll sort that out for next stream. And yeah, let me just get the outro.
If
ready.
anything, if Urish can't make it, is there a MK takeover? Comment down below.
Oh yes, MK takeover, because you did it on Hannah's channel, so
who knows?
But yeah, guys, thank you for watching.
Big up Elliot, big up Arrest, big up Toby, big up MK, big up Joel, and big up Fairplay.
Big up the crew.
Yeah,
big up.
Peace. Play that bloody
Arsenal.
Intro is gonna be played in 3, 2, 1.
Right, Arsenal are gonna win the league.
Everywhere they go.
Deji Slayer.
X is gonna cry, fam.
Yo.